Okay guys, this is the second video how to install a WebStack on Amazon AMI under AWS Educate, and in the first video we have installed our web server. It's already running. This is the web page you get when you access your Amazon machine under the domain or IP address available here. And now we're gonna install or configure the web server so we can start PHP scripts and start a MySQL server. So as you can see, I am logged into the server already via SSH, and now we're gonna add some configurations so the web server is set up properly. So the web server is running, and we can check the files in the web server folder with the list command, and we see that we have an HTML folder, CGI bin folder, and some other folders, and the standard index file is served out of that HTML folder. The next thing we want to do is add our user EC2 user to the Apache group, so we have access to these files, so this user can change files in the web servers folder. You can check your groups just by using the groups command, and as you can see, currently the user is only part of two groups, EC2 user and wheel, and we want to add this user to the Apache group. So we're gonna sudo make a usermod, change the group of the EC2 user and add it to the Apache group. If you now use groups again, it should okay, I forgot. We're gonna have to log out and log in again so we can see the change of our groups. So what you want to do is type exit or close this window and re-log in. So we're gonna hit exit. So I'm back on my local machine and just log in again. And we're back, and now check the groups again, and you can see we are now part of the Apache group. Next thing we want to do is change the ownership of the var www folder. So it is owned by the Apache group, and that's it. The next step is to add write access to this group. So we're gonna change the write access to this folder again, and change all directories and all subfolders within this folder. And the next step is to change write access to all files in all subfolders of the www folder. Okay, so that's it. And now we should see that the ownership has changed. Okay, so you see the group and the users, so that's what we actually want. And now we can basically start creating our first web application. Let's make a very simple PHP file. So we're going to create a PHP file within the var www HTML folder and call it phpinfo.php. Let's just use nano. So, and here you can basically add PHP to start the PHP interpreter, and just use the phpinfo function, and that's it. That's all you need. Write out the file, and that's all you need. And the file is now in this publicly visible HTML folder, and it's called phpinfo. So fingers crossed, this file should be now accessible via the browser. So let's head back to our web server running, and you can now type /phpinfo.php. And okay, this isn't working. Oh, we get a 500 error. Maybe I did something wrong. Check the console again. Wait, I have an idea. I think I mistyped this function. It's not php_info, but rather phpinfo, and that's it. Okay, write the file and try it again. Voila, and now you can see your first PHP file is executed. That means your web server is running and you can start creating PHP web applications.